Yo, what's up, Alpha Gamers? What's up, guys? It's your boy WQ here, and you know how it is. We cooking every day. And if you guys, if you're not an Alpha Gamer yet, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. Become an Alpha Gamer today. It's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your gameplay. You know we're going straight up all the Alpha Gamers in the world. You know we guys are killing the Alpha Gamer community, the WQ crew. We're getting so big and so powerful and so strong in our beliefs. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing to see. It's an amazing thing. I really love it. And you know what? It's actually changing my gameplay. You guys are actually helping me change my own gameplay. And my gameplay is becoming so radical and so amazing. And a lot of that is specifically thanks to you guys. So I want to give a big shout out to the real Alpha Gamers watching this video. Give you guys a pat on the back, maybe a slap on the ass. Please. Feel good today. If nothing else, at least feel good today. But yeah, guys, I want to talk about some real interesting stuff on my mind. You know, just on my mind. You already know how it is. So one, I solved macro natural gameplay. I know, guys, I solved macro natural gameplay. It wasn't even that hard. I'm killing it, and I killed macro natural gameplay, and that's been real powerful for me because I saw a huge gameplay spike, a huge gameplay movement, and my mind's on fire. I'm having a million different ideas everywhere, all kinds of ideas, and expect some big vlogs on that shit. Expect some huge vlogs on the incredible power of macro natural gameplay and just the incredible power of self-determination, believing in yourself, becoming the best, doing what you want to do, and being a positive person. That's the power of macro natural gameplay, and it's really affecting my gameplay in such an astounding way. But I'm going to get into that later. The other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is the complete hypocrisy of Link's Past community. These guys are such clowns, they're such jokes, and they're like, I mean, they know they're complete hypocrites. They all are completely aware, they're completely hypocrites, and they all hate the game. But a lot of people aren't really aware of this, and they'll say these things like, guys, can't we all speedrun without making fun of people? Like, imagine if you could just speedrun without criticizing other people, huh? Which in itself is a criticism, but I'm not even going into that. Because the people that are saying this, I have screenshots of them in Discord, private Discords, criticizing new runners. It's just insane. The hypocrisy is insane. So we're going to check that shit out, guys, later. It's really funny. Actually, it's straight up, it's sad. It's sad to see. I don't want to see this. No one wants to see this garbage. But it's good entertainment. It's good entertainment, if nothing else. So make sure to stick around for that shit too. Yeah, so one thing, guys, one big thing I wanted to talk about a lot was forced playstyles. And I was going on like a week ago maybe about maybe changing up a playstyle a little bit. You know, saying, what if I try to make less errors? What if I try to make less mistakes and I'll do better, you know? I mean, it sounds like a reasonable thing. What if I try to do that, right? And I played around with it, and then I decided, it's like, no, this isn't working, guys. Get this shit out of here. This isn't working. Yeah, I decided it's actually wrong. And then not only did I decide it's wrong, but I went deeper, I went further, and then I actually decided that today, big ideas. Actually, I would say last night my gameplay completely changed, and then today I really realized what's going on. I set it up turbo mode. I'm on turbo, and we're not talking about this SMRPG turbo crap, guys. We're not talking about that crap. We're talking about real gameplay, not cheat engines, not your little cheat controllers. We're talking about real gameplay. So the whole point of gameplay is to eliminate excuses. It's all about gameplay. Is basically it's self-determination, right? And it's self, and it's maximizing the self, and it's coming to terms with the self, right? And that's what skill is. And the more you come to terms with who you are, the greater your skill improves. And so that's basically what gameplay is. But gameplay, what's interesting about gameplay is there's this video game interaction. So cool shit happens, right? And so, but in essence, it's the same thing as eliminate the excuses and pursue truth. So that's fine. Well, this is the problem with forcing a playstyle. And so let's say your new playstyle, like randomly you wake up today, you're like, my new playstyle, I'm not going to make any errors. This is a forced playstyle, and I think that trying to not make errors actually might be the correct playstyle end game, but that's kind of the problem where it's how you get to the end game is as important as what the end game is. And if you pursue the truth correctly, you're going to get to the end game regardless of whether you know what it is or not. And that's really important. And if you ever solve a math problem, you don't know what the answer is, right? That's the purpose of the solution, to find the answer. And it's the same in gameplay, right? Not knowing the answer is totally okay. That's actually completely normal. If you assume the answer and then you try to insert the answer, it doesn't work. Really important. So let's take it. Now that's a little theoretical, and it's interesting because everything I just said, it's actually an effect. It's all an effect of gameplay. And so if you actually don't know any of that, you're totally fine, because the thing is, that is all an answer. It's actually all an answer, it's all an effect. So you actually don't need to know any of that or even process it or understand it at any level. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to achieve that effect. We're going to do it through something interesting. So here's the thing about a belief, right? You believe in something because you think it's right. You think it's possible. You think it's right, therefore you believe in it, right? That's what a belief is, and this is why you can't force a playstyle, because if you force a playstyle, by definition of being forced, it's not a belief. You don't believe in it. Which means you actually don't think it's optimal. Because if you believe in something, you think it's optimal. Because that's why you believe in it. So if you force a playstyle, you're actually inserting something that you don't think is optimal at all, that's supposed to play for you. This is gameplay suicide. You've already lost before the game even started. You can't win here. You can't win because you're literally intentionally going to lose. You're intentionally losing from the start, right? Because your beliefs you think is optimal. You have to maximize those because you actually think that's the best thing to do. And you have reasons, right? A lot of people have their reasons for their beliefs, of course. Some people have beliefs that they have no reason for it, but they just believe in it. That's fine too, because deep down inside they believe in it, right? They believe in it, they think it's the best. So if you believe in something, here's the problem though, most people aren't right. If you have 1,000 people, only one guy's winning, you know? There's only one rank 1, right? And so that's kind of the problem. And so, like, do you have the right beliefs or not? And that's what's tripping people up, because they get so fixated on having the right beliefs, they don't realize that you can't magically change your beliefs. You know, you can't say, okay, now I suddenly have new beliefs. I'm going to play with the right playstyle. I'm going to play with the correct playstyle, and I'm going to do better. You're not going to do better. It's literally game over. It's game over from the moment you say, I'm going to play with a different playstyle. You lose. You know, you lose. And that sucks. You already know that they're right? Well, at least you assume they're correct because that's why you believe in them. What your goal in gameplay is to do is to prove that they're wrong. Prove that they're wrong or you win. And if you win, then they're right. They're either wrong or they're right. And you want to prove that. And you want to prove it by making a real effort and trying, and then if you win, you know? And this is the thing. If you lose, then you're going to be like, oh, you know what? Why did I lose? Because my beliefs are correct, that's why I believe in them, therefore I should have won, but I didn't win. So what happens is you change your beliefs, you think about it, and then you change your beliefs. And this is the goal of gameplay. This is the real goal of gameplay. It's not to pick the right beliefs and then recycle it and guess and check until you win. You're going to go in an endless cycle if you do that. If you do that, you're going to be stuck in an endless cycle. It's bad. It's very bad, and this is the problem with gameplay. And it's interesting because these forced playstyles I'm talking about, they're excuses. They end up being excuses. If you accept what I said, which is true, the forced playstyles end up being excuses because they're actually preventing you from trying. They're preventing you from actually taking what you believe in, trying and risking it. Risking what you believe in and whether it's wrong or right. And it's interesting because the deeper you go with this, you start to realize fear is an excuse. Stress is an excuse. Anxiety is an excuse. These actually are excuses. They're nothing more than excuses, and they are actually conquerable. But the problem is once you force a playstyle, you get stuck in the cycle. You get stuck in the cycle where you never conquer it because you're stuck in a losing cycle. And this is what macro natural gameplay really is. This is what it really is and what it aims to solve. And the real simple solution to macro natural gameplay: do not, under any circumstance, ever force a playstyle. You lose. Once you force a playstyle, you lose. Whatever you think is, whatever you believe in, whatever you want to do in gameplay, you have to do that. You have to. Because if you want to do something, you believe in it. You have to do it. It doesn't matter how stupid it is. It doesn't matter how wrong it is. You have to do it. This is the only truth. This is the only truth. And the whole point of that is to lose. If you're wrong, you'll lose. And it's the greatest thing because your brain will be like, oh shit, I can't do that anymore. It's the greatest thing. But you have to do what you want to do. And this is called trying, and it's called macro natural gameplay. And I solved this recently, and it's fleshing out. It's really working out. And I hope you guys take that advice and not just apply it to your gameplay and see a huge improvement in your gameplay, but also apply it to real life, apply it to your life, and apply it to other aspects of your life. And you're going to see a huge improvement, not only in gameplay, but in real life as well. And you're going to love it, guys. And anyway, guys, that's enough about macro natural gameplay. I'm going to talk more about that in a vlog in the future, because I actually have a lot of really cool ideas about that. And conceptually, I think macro natural gameplay, it's an interesting idea primarily on a conceptual level. It's really hard to put into words sometimes, and the whole point of macro natural gameplay is because, well, what if your natural state is forcing a playstyle? So now you're supposed to not forcing a playstyle? Or you're supposed to force not forcing a playstyle? Like, that's, my natural state is forcing a playstyle, right? That question, that's what macro natural gameplay on a conceptual level, it actually solves that on a conceptual level. So my words are great, my statements are all true and great, and actually I do think they're gonna help you guys. You have to come to that conclusion on your own. That's the truth. That's the real truth of gameplay in life. And the simple answer for me is that think more realistically about what a force is. So you can't actually have a natural force. It's impossible to force something naturally, because a force by definition means it's not natural, right? Because it's not happening naturally. Now, this is what's interesting. Well, it's still happening, and everything that happens is natural, right? So would the force be natural? Yes. This is what natural gameplay is actually at its core. And it solves the theory, because the real solution to all that is that you can pick. You actually get to pick reality. You can actually pick and control things that you can create. And if you have more power than you realize. This is the point of natural gameplay. This is the whole point. And the point is, natural means two things. It means what's happening, everything that happens is natural. Natural state of the universe, the natural flow of the universe. But it also means if you can reliably recreate something, you can recreate it, that's a natural element. It means two words, and it's binded through that principle. And it's conceptually, it might be difficult for you guys conceptually. I agree. It took me a very long time until it occurred to me. But it did occur to me, and since then I've been going upwards, guys. I'm going upward swing, hard too. We're hard upwards. I'm in my infancy. If you guys think I'm bold and big, and the alpha gamers are killing it, guys, alpha gamer, the WQ crew. If you guys think we're killing it, we're at our infancy. I'm completely at my infancy. So, yeah, we're going straight uphill. It's going to be incredible. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. And if you guys are not an alpha gamer yet, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to the alpha gamers. Become an alpha gamer today. This cat wants to be an alpha gamer. Like fucking furball right there. Look at that thing, guys. Little piece of shit cat wants to be a fucking strong alpha gamer, which, you know what, kitty, you can be an alpha gamer too one day. And anybody who subscribes, you're guys an alpha gamer today. Be a part of the WQ crew. We're the strongest crew in the world. We're growing really fast, and we have the best gameplay in the world too. My audience actually has better gameplay on average than any other audience in the world. I can guarantee this. I know this for a fact, man. That's something I actually take with a lot of pride. Like, oftentimes I see these big streamers and YouTubers, and they have their audiences. Very rarely do they actually have good gameplay on average. We actually have very good gameplay on average, and I love it. I think it's incredible. And guess what, guys? I'm coming out with the hottest theories, the hottest ideas to make sure that your guys' gameplay is fucking revolutionary. It's fucking incredible. It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your friends' mind. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.